So is there anything kind of more cozy and comfortable than just an oversized college sweatshirt, some pumpkin makeup, and the floppy kind of a messy bun that sometimes makes you want to cut off all your hair because it's not doing what you want to, but you're still going to rock the Starbucks look for the fall? Because I find it very cozy and comfortable, or AKA just super lazy. Hello, hola, and hello to all my friends and family out there in YouTube land. Thank you so much for coming past and hanging out with me, your girl, London Brielle. And let's make, full statements first. Yes, my little candle back here is totally not lit. You want to know why? Because I cannot find the lighter anywhere around my house, and I'm not a smoker, so I don't just have one on hand. So this is kind of hood rich, but we're just gonna have to go with it. So today's video, I wanted to bring you a review, and this review is in collaboration with Solemates. But before you either give me a side eye or a turn off, do stay and listen, because there are some pretty unique products that I wanted to show you. So at first I didn't really know if I wanted to try out Solemates, but I am always looking for things to kind of make your feet more comfortable, as you guys know, with working out and things like that. But I kind of wasn't in the market for this type of product, so I was like, I'm not sure. But then, as many of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, and you should, at London Brielle, I did get a second job, and I'm now a brand stylist, and I'm in sales for a certain brand. And so that means that I have to stand on my feet for several hours a day, styling clients, going back and forth, getting clothes, different sizes, figuring out outfits, things like that, constantly up and down on my feet, finding products, things like that. And trust when I say, my first week of work, I literally cried every night I got in my car to drive home because my feet hurt so bad. And by the time I got home, I was doing the kind of like the ice pick walk, because they just hurt so bad, because I am used to sitting in an office. So then I said, you know what, I'm gonna give Soulmates a try, because I need something to kind of help my feet out, because they were also getting kind of really rough. And I know that's so like TMI, gross. They were getting like very rough and calloused from, I guess, hardening from standing so long on my feet. So I said, you know what, this is not cute. Even though it's fall, you never know when you're gonna have to take off your shoes, and you not be want to be that person with like the rugged feet. So I went ahead, I said, yep, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what you guys are all about. So I expected to get like one or two products, and they actually sent me like a whole host of products. And I was like, oh my gosh. And they sent me a super cute card, and I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised with some of the products. So I just want to go ahead and I want to show you guys these products, because I do think that there are quite a few that are worthwhile and worth looking into. So the first product that I have is a super cute Solemates Cobbler Couture Buff Let It Shine. And it is just like this, and it's so cute. Let's see, can we focus? Yes, it's so cute, and it literally is, you just open it up, and it's just a buffer. It looks like a huge sponge right here, and this is its encapsulation. And in here, it kind of feels like if you put lip balm in there, and you literally just take this and you just go across the top of your shoe or the side of your shoe like that. And like even my hand, it's starting to buff. The product stays like inside the sponge. Like, it's not an actual drippy product. I'm not sure how this magic happens, but it happens, and it actually makes your shoes be really shiny. And I like it because your shoes can get really dull, especially in the fall time with leaves and rocks and things like that. And I like it because a lot of times I don't want to buy like a patent leather shoe. Like, sometimes it looks a little too like lady of the night, but I want to give my regular shoes just a little bit of a shine. And this actually did it. And when I first saw this, I was like, I'm not going to be using this product. Like, this is weird. This is like, what would I use this for? And I actually did end up using this for a lot of my ballet flats, to give them just a little extra something like on the tip of the toe, even though that wasn't something that was naturally in the design of the ballet flat. I just gave it a little something extra. And so I really did like this, because ballet flats, especially the tan and the black ones, get scuffed constantly. So this actually came in very handy, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised with this one because, like I said, I didn't think I was going to be using it as much as I did. The next two things were just super cool. I know other companies have them, but I've never actually seen them live in action. I tried to put them back in the package as best as I could, but it's these Solemates high heelers, and what they are is they're these little like clear heels that go underneath your heel and make sure that you don't like slide down into the grass. You know, if the grass is wet, your heel's not going to sink down into it. But wait, I have found that it's not just for that. Although I did use one pair for that, I have found that you don't have to necessarily be on grass because of the way they make them. Your heel goes from being a pointy heel that can kind of make, you know, your foot be uncomfortable to where it's like a flat surface, and it can just make your whole shoe be very comfortable. And so that's kind of what I've been using them for the most. And one of them is just the classic pair, and it looks like this, and you literally just put your heel inside of this, and then this flat part is what you're walking on. And that's what keeps you from sinking into the grass, because now you have a flat surface instead of the pointing surface of your heel. But this is what also on just regular surfaces makes the shoe feel a lot better than it usually would, because I'm not like a natural heel wearer. I usually do like a 2.5 inch and lower kitten heel type because it's uncomfortable for me to walk in heels. I do have some higher heels just because you always have those shoes that you swear in your life somewhere in your head, that other life that you lead, that you're going to wear those and it's going to be amazing, but you never do because they're really impractical. This makes impractical shoes feel a little less impractical to where you can at least make it from the car into the restaurant and perhaps even to the bathroom in the restaurant without feeling like you're going to be at the Leaning Tower of Pisa and just fall over. And they did give me this secondary pair, which I was surprised with because I was like, wow, they gave me two. And this is for the pointy heels. So it's the same concept. It has the flat surface here, but if you have more of like a stiletto heel, the stiletto heel will fit inside of here, which I thought was kind of cool that they had, you know, thought of the two different types of shoes. Now, do I think that this is a 10 product? No. I think that this is an 8.5 product. Why don't I think it's a 10? I think it would be a 10 if this could come in any color customized. If it could come in turquoise, if it could come in maroon, black, velvet, if it could be customized to your shoe so that it wasn't as noticeable, I think that would make it a 10 because it's a really great product. But I did get kind of some jokes of, oh, where are you going? You know, you're getting on the pole because they're clear on the bottom. So you have like a black shoe and then this clear part on the bottom. But they work. So as far as working purposes, a 10. As far as aesthetics, I would say 8.5. But it could definitely work its way up to a 10 because I actually think that these are super cool. And like I said, I'm using them for way more than the grass. I'm using them to make shoes be actually comfortable to go out in. I think these are going to be kind of good as it starts to snow a little bit so that way you don't slide, because they do have the little ridges on the bottom. So they give you a little bit more grip than the natural, you know, tiny part of your heel would. So I thought these were really cool. And like I said, I know other brands have these, but I've never tried them before. And they actually were very practical. I would always think they were kind of impractical, but they actually are practical, especially for you girls out there who I know you guys are wearing heels on a daily. Like, you guys don't even know what a flat is. Your foot doesn't know anything but an arch. You probably have a permanent 6-inch arch in your foot because you wear them so often. I think these are going to be something that you would probably want to invest in out of everything that I'm going to show you. So, the next thing that I got, which I ended up needing because I have a pair of shoes, which are these cute little flat Crocs with bows that are super cute, but they're probably just a little bit too big. And this is called a Blister Blocker, and this is an anti-friction balm, and it comes in this box right here. And it looks like this, and again, it's in pink, and I just absolutely adore and love that. And it literally is just like a balm. You just open it up, and this is what the product looks like. It's just a balm, kind of like beeswax feeling. doesn't smell like anything, and you just put it where you don't want your skin to come in contact with your shoes. So for me, it's the back part of my heel, and it's like right on the side where the side of my shoes kind of just rub a little bit, because you know Crocs are made out of rubber, so when they rub your feet they kind of really hurt, and this will prevent the friction that causes the blisters, which has been a godsend since I've gotten this second job. I mean, this literally is an everyday. I keep this with me every single day because you can always reapply it. This is like amazing. This is a 10 out of 10 product. It's just like, how do you ever live without this? It's fantastical. Like, I absolutely love this, especially because I'm not really a sock wearer, so this really helps me keep the friction down on the Crocs, because the Crocs are trying to kill me, but they are super comfortable, that I wear to work a lot. So the next product that I got is something fairly simple, and it's just these little kind of like inserts that I've used these two, and these two are like the ones that just go inside of your shoes. They're little paddings. They have the stickies on the back so you can rip them off and put them in. I don't, only because I want to use these in more than one pair of shoes. So I just go ahead and I just slide them in and out of whatever pair of shoes I happen to be wearing at that time. So I really like those. Then they have these that you can put on the bottom of your shoes that are just the anti-slip guards. I know most of you guys have seen these, where you just peel them off and you put them on the bottom of your shoes, and where the flat part of your foot would be, and it helps to, you know, create so you don't go sliding down some hill when you're trying to walk. I haven't used these yet. I have used a product like them before, but I haven't used these ones yet, only because once you put them on, they're kind of like on that pair of shoe, and I want to make sure I put them on a pair of heels that I wear more often than others, so that way I don't waste them on a pair of shoes that maybe I only wear once or twice. So I kind of wanted to wait on those ones until I put them on a pair of shoes that I know are really going to get the use out of them. And then they have these super cool things that I didn't even think of, and these are like heel guards. Like, they have, again, the little sticky pads on the back, and you put them in your shoes, and so your heel now will hit this instead of the back of the shoe. So if you don't want to use the anti-blister, anti-friction balm, you could use this if you have a pair of shoes that you wear all the time, that you know what, the balm is not going to cut it because I wear them so much. You can put these in it, or if it's just you can use them on just one of your shoes, because everybody has that one foot that's a little bit bigger or smaller than the other one, so the shoe fits differently on each foot. These are going to come in super handy. For me, right now, the balm really works, and again, I want to wait until I find a pair of shoes that I kind of love, but maybe are a little too snug for me. But I want to get them anyway because they're on a super good deal, and then I'm going to toss these babies in there because then I'll be able to wear them. And the last two products that I got, I was kind of amazed with, because they are full-size products. They are 4.3 ounces, and one is a protector, and this helps guard leather, suede, and fabric from weather. So this is like something that you just put on your shoes, and it makes sure that, you know, you're not going to have that gross wear from rain, sleet, snow, things like that. It's basically just a shoe protector. You spritz it on, and it basically protects your shoes, and it really is super awesome because we have had a little bit of rain out here, and it really does make it so you don't get those like stains, especially on your suede ballet flats, because that sucks. And the next item, which I thought was like cute but so practical, and this is like a number one, and this is Freshen, and this keeps your toes smelling sweet. This is in a baby powder scent, and it's so cool because it is exactly what it says. Again, shoes that you don't wear socks with, like ballet flats, you know, sometimes your feet can start to smell a little less than sweet. Well, when you use this Freshen, you can freshen your feet up, and you just take it out. It smells so sweet, just like delicious baby powder. It just has this little aerosol can, and let me see if I can, ooh, Lord have mercy. There you go. That's all you do. You just take it, You go ahead, you can give your little feetsies a spritz, you can give the little shoes a spritz, you can keep it with you just in case, you know, you have those extra moments, kind of like deodorant, where you sprayed them already, but maybe it was a real heavy duty day, you need a little extra. This is so good, because let me tell you, sometimes your feet get a little more than sweaty, and you're like, yeah, that's not really going to work out so much. So this really is basically like deodorant for your feet. It smells baby powder fresh. It doesn't smell like nasty and medicinal or anything like that. It's not something that people are going to kind of be like, whoa, who sprayed foot spray? Who has athlete's foot? It simply smells like baby powder. So it's not something that is going to draw a lot of attention, but it is going to not only make your feet smell good, but I've also noticed that it seems to, I don't know if it's the baby powder scent or kind of if it has like a powdery substance that's in this, because it doesn't make your feet feel like liquidy. It kind of like goes on and dries, but it kind of helps your feet from sweating as much too. So I think that that was really neat. So I really like this product. So out of all the products, if I had to just choose my favorites, it would definitely be this Freshen product. This one, it would definitely be the heel protectors, because I would just use them, you know, for not just the grass, just to walk in. And if I could find it, of course it would fall, because that's what it wants to do. It would be the Blister Blocker Balm to stop the friction and stop the blisters. So these are my absolute 3 favorite products from this line that I really think that if you get a chance to try it out, that you should totally go ahead and you should give these a try, because I think that they are well worth it, and I think that you will definitely enjoy them. Like I said, I didn't really know if this was going to be something that I kind of wanted to do, but after trying them out, there were a couple of products that I think are definitely grade A, and I think they're definitely worthwhile checking out, and I liked them. And I like the fact that they're pink. I like the fact that they are made for women. This is not a line that's just like tossed out there in Walmart. This is specially made for women, for women's feet, for a woman's foot makeup, and for women's needs. And so I thought that that was very neat. And I think that that is just something cool that you'll want to go ahead and give a check out to. So if you want to check them out, you can check them out at www.solemates.com. You can also follow them on Twitter at the Solemates, and you can use the hashtag WellHealed, and I will leave all that information in the info box below. All you guys who are makeup artists, or maybe who work at retail stores or restaurants, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you are on your feet for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day, those 3 products, those are going to do you good. So if you guys get a chance, go over to the website, check them out. Let me know what you think in the information box. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box down below if you've already tried them. Let me know in the comment box down below if you go over to the website and you decide to try them. You know, how did it turn out for you? How did you like it? And let me know if you've tried any products that are kind of like this, because this is kind of the first brand that I've seen like a line of products, not just sporadic, like you could use baby powder, or you could use this brand of heel protector, you could use this brand of, you know, not no skid heel things, but I've never seen an entire brand, like a whole line of them. So let me know what you guys think about that, and I was so glad I got to show you guys this video and let you know some new products that have actually been working for me, because at my new job I've actually needed them, and I think if I had not gotten this new job, that I totally would have just bypassed these products, because I've been like, oh, I don't need them, I'm not on my feet all day. But I have really put them to the test after being on my feet all day, and I can say that those top 3 that I said are definitely worth a look at if you're looking to purchase anything. If you're newly in the field of standing, or if you're an experienced, long-time standard person in the work field, you should definitely check those out. So I will talk to you guys later. I will see you in my next video, and I love you guys so very much. Bye.